So yesterday, we got a new trailer for Sonic X Shadow Generations, and I know I say this all the time, but this trailer might be the best one yet. We got a new look at a bunch of Shadow's Doom powers, we got a look at a bunch of new stages, and we got a look at a bunch of new bosses. There's so much cram-packed into this trailer that I want to take a look at every little detail to see what we can pick apart from it, and I also want to talk about the new collection that we're getting. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just jump right into the analysis. So right off, I want to point out that we get this amazing new remix of Supporting Me, and oh my god, bruh, we've heard it before, but hearing it in high quality just makes it all much better. In the actual trailer, we get to see these new Doom altars with his eye there, and I'm assuming that's how Shadow's gonna get his powers throughout the world, by unlocking different areas of the open zone by completing different levels, and then getting to the Doom powers, which I think is a pretty good, gameplay loop. Then we get Shadow tweaking out like he's on like the Fent. Then he gets the first Doom power, the Doom Spears, which is basically Chaos Spears but for Doom, and we have this cool little shot of him like shooting them all over the place. And really quickly, I just want to point it out, in the back we can see the Space Colony Arc level, which is I guess is gonna be the same as regular Generations, where you're gonna have the level and you're gonna have to enter it through that little portal over there. And then we get the first new level. Now originally when this came out, I thought this was Desert Ruins from 06, but we have to remember, Sonic Generations follows a rule that each level gets one stage per level, so it can't be 06. Then people started to realize that this looks like the sewers of Sunset Heights from Sonic Forces, which is crazy that we're getting games past Sonic Colors, which was the original cutoff point from the original Generations. We then get another shot of what looks like Radical Highway but in the day, which is a really nice look. Again, I'm a big sucker for city levels, and just taking Radical Highway and making it look like a daytime stage makes it kind of look like Skyscraper Scamper from Unleashed. So just changing the lighting works a lot here. We also get this really cool shot of Shadow going upside down, and we can see that there's possibly an alternate path with a loop-de-loop corkscrew thing, and possibly that's either an alternate route or Shadow can jump down there and it'll take him somewhere else. Also, it looks like it's raining in this shot, and it looks like the whole setting of the stage is changing as Shadow goes on. So either we're gonna have like 4 different versions of Radical Highway, or as the stage goes on, it changes the time of day and the weather. Then we get a look at the next Doom power, which is the Doom Blast, which the best way to describe it is Yoshi's egg. So basically what you can do is when you homing attack an enemy, you do an attack combo and you launch it in the air, and Shadow is able to aim it up and down, which is similar to how Yoshi uses his eggs. He eats up an enemy, he turns it into an egg, and he's able to shoot it up and down, and he's able to hurt other enemies and reveal secret paths. And we can see here Shadow uses the enemy to destroy other enemies and reveal hidden paths, which is really cool. And we can see that with him breaking down a wall in the open zone and activating a switch in Kingdom Valley, which is a really cool way to implement other mechanics into his abilities besides his chaos control. Up next, we get the Doom Morph, which basically turns Shadow into this like weird alien looking thing, which basically lets him control a bunch of different alternate moves. Like for example, in Chaos Island, he's able to surf along the purple like glitchy thing. By the way, Chaos Island is in this fucking game. They're taking a open zone from Sonic Frontiers and are somehow making it into a boost level. I cannot wait to see how this plays. It could be probably one of the best things ever, or I don't fucking know. This was a shock to me, man. I did not expect anything from Frontiers at all. Cyberspace is a no-go because it's just a bunch of reused assets. I mean, this is, I guess, the best bet, and they're doing it. Not only can he run on walls and stuff, he can also use it as like a swing to swing him to different platforms. It kind of like it's kind of like a mix of like a bunch of different wisps, and it's kind of cool to see how it's going to work in the final game. Up next, we get more footage of the Doom Wings, which was one of the first abilities that was shown off, and it works how you think. Shadow gets some wings and he's able to fly around the level. And again, we get to see more footage of Radical Highway, but this time at night, and it looks really nice, I must say. Then we get a little peek at the 2D section of the Arc level, which, I mean, we don't get to see a lot of it, but it looks pretty cool. And again, we get another shot of the cloudy and stormy Radical Highway, and we get to see a new poster which says Beyond Another World, which kind of looks like Shadow standing like with an upside down city, or I don't know if it's a Chow or that Shadow, but that looks really fucking cool, man. And we get to see the last Doom ability, the Doom Surf, which is pretty self-explanatory. It lets Shadow surf on water. This kind of reminds me of the dinosaur from Bowser's Fury that lets you like surf on water, which I guess this is this game's equivalent of that. And right as we end the trailer, we get to see a boss fight of Metal Overlord in what appears to be Network Terminal from Sonic Forces. So again, we're getting more Sonic Forces representation, and holy shit, bro, this looks raw, and the last shot is just some of the coolest shit I've ever fucking seen, man. And that is the end of the trailer. I am very impressed, man. We get to see a little bit more of the open zone, not too much. I still want to see a bit more. Hopefully that's going to be available at the Gamescom when people get to play it, but I don't know. I've said this with almost every video. Sonic X Shadow Generations keeps exceeding my expectations. With every trailer, we get some new information that just makes me more shocked. If this is the quality of the games that we're gonna get in the future, I am very excited. I am so excited because it looks polished, it looks fun, it looks decently lengthy and with a lot of content. And if this is good, I see this getting maybe like an 8 or possibly an 8.5 on Metacritic. This has the potential to be one of, if not the best boost game since Unleashed, man. I am being so serious. But I am not done, because the day before this trailer dropped, we got a look at a collector's edition for Sonic X Shadow Generations. There's this website called Limited Run, which does limited edition versions of collector's editions. Now, I know they don't have the best track record, which we'll get to why later, but I just want to look at this collector's edition because it looks so fucking fire. Obviously, it starts off, you get the game. It's for everything too, even for PC, you get a code. And the masterpiece, the showing piece of this whole collection is this sick ass statue of Sonic and Shadow on a Dreamcast. This is so fucking cool. This gives me like flashbacks to the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition where you have Sonic on the Genesis. If it makes sounds like the Genesis one, oh my god, man, I'll take my money right now, man. We also get to see an art book, and you know, as soon as I get my hands on that, I'm gonna get a video for you talking about the beta content. You know your boy's gonna get it for you, so do not worry. Up next, we have this really cool Dreamcast case that comes with it, just for memorabilia. It would be cool if you can, put the game in there just to make it look cool like that. We also get some little Chow figures there. They're really small and crazy. We also get the keychains from the Japanese exclusive collector's edition, which is pretty cool, so I guess we're getting that too. We get a soundtrack in CD form. And the last notable thing to mention is that we also get a steelbook. This thing is fucking loaded, man. I would buy it just for the statue, but there are two drawbacks. One, and this is probably the one that deters most people, is that it's $250, and after tax and shipping, it's $280, which is a hefty price. But honestly, looking at the content here, it is not a terrible price. It looks pretty worth it. That statue alone is probably like $80. And the game, if you count it, it adds up, right? So I'm buying it still. I don't fucking care. I'm still gonna buy it. But the one thing that's a big problem for me, and this is why Limited Run has such a bad reputation, is that they take forever to get this to you. Like, this is not shipping until July. Not next July in 2025. So if you pre-order it today, you're not getting it for almost a year, which is a long time to wait. You will get the game when it comes out October 25th, but the actual collector's edition will not get to you until July, which is kind of a problem, but I am willing to wait because this looks really good. And if it's a good quality, I won't mind. And I'll buy for that fucking statue and the book alone, man. But that is basically everything that we got in Sonic X Shadow Generations news. Yeah, we had a lot of content. If you guys are watching this, Gamescom already happened. We didn't get any trailers there because we got the trailer before the event. No Sonic Movie 3 news. I want to make a video on that because that's pissing me off already. We haven't gotten any Sonic Movie 3 news and I don't know where it is. It's kind of bothering me, but I don't know. I'll also keep y'all updated if we get any new information throughout the following days, because Sonic X Shadow Generations is going to be playable at the event at Gamescom. So if there is a new demo, I'll let y'all know if there's any changes. I'll make a video on it. But that's really all I have to say for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment down below if you guys are even more excited for this game. Because I think this is like the most excited I've been for a Sonic game since Frontiers. And that was like already fucking almost 3 years ago, if you think about it. Yeah, damn, wow. Holy crap, it's been almost, no way. Wow, it's been almost 3 years since Frontiers. Yeah, no way, it's only been 2. I'm losing my mind. It has it? Yes, it's okay. It's only been 2 years. Okay. Wow. Hold on. I'm losing track of time, man. But I hope y'all enjoy the video. And I'll see y'all in the next one.